Hello everyone. In this video, let's discuss how to write a program to check a number is a palindrome or not. Okay. So to write a program, first we have to reverse the integer. So first we have to get the input. Okay. Now store the input in another variable. Okay. After that, reverse the given integer value. Now we have to compare the stored input and the reverse value. If both are same, it is a palindrome, else it is not a palindrome. This is the logic. Okay. First we have to know how to write a program to reverse an integer. Okay. If we get that, we can solve this program very easily. Fine. So the logic of reversal is pretty simple. Let's take the input value to be 123. Now first we have to reverse this to 321. So to reverse this, first I'll take a variable called reverse and initialize the value with 0. So in this variable only we are going to store the reversed value. So here this is 1th term, 10th term, 100th term. So we have to multiply the value by 10 each and every time. Okay. So first I'll extract the digit, which is 123 modulus 10. I'll get the value as 3. So I have got my first term. Now this should be in the 1st term, but in the remaining iterations I will be multiplying the value by 10. So first what I will be doing is I will take the reverse value as 0. The reason why we are taking reverse value as 0, because the first term whatever I am taking, that should be in the 1st term. That is why I will take the reverse value, that 0 is multiplied by 10, and I will be adding the digit which we have got. So reverse value is 0, that is multiplied by 10, it becomes 0. So I will be adding the digit, so which is nothing but 3. I have got the value called 3. Next, I will remove the digit called 3. So 123 divided by 10, it becomes 12. Now repeat the process. So 12 modulus 10, I will extract the digit, it is 2 now. I will extract the digit, that is 2. Now what I will be doing, this 3 has to be moved to 10th term and this 2 should be in the 1st term. So this 3 will be taken and that will be multiplied by 10 and I will add this digit, it becomes 32. In the first case, why we are multiplying 0 into 10 in the sense, because the 3 whatever we are getting, that should be the 1st term. That is why initially we are taking the value 0, that is multiplied by 10, that is 0. So we will get the 1st term 3. Now I have got the second digit. When I am getting the second digit, this 3 should be moved from 1st term to 10th term. So I can write like here, initially 3 I have got, now I have got 3 and 2. So this 3 will be moved from 1st term to 10th term. So that value will be taken, multiplied by 10, and that will be added with the digit which we have got. So it becomes 32. Now from 12 I have to remove the last digit. So divide by 10, it becomes 1. Repeat the process. 1 modulus 10, I will get the value as 1. Now what I have to do? This 32 I have got. This 3 from 10th term should move to 100th term. 2 from 1st term, it should move to 10th term. So it becomes 321. So further what I will be doing? I will take this value 32. That should be multiplied by 10, which becomes 320. Added with this remainder 1, which is equal to 321. Next what I will be doing? 1 value is divided by 10 cut. Now the value is 1 is divided by 10, it becomes 0. Okay. That's all, we have reversed the value. If you want to print reverse of a number, you can directly print this. If you want to check for a palindrome, you can check the reversed value with the input value. If both are same, it is a palindrome, else it is not a palindrome. Now let's go for the program. I will import the package. Import java.util.star class main. Will give public static void main string args. I will create an object for the scanner class. Scanner is equal to new scanner system.in. Fine. What I will be doing, I will get the input value from the user. Is equal to next int. Now I will take a variable temp. I will store this value. I will tell you why we are storing this value at the last. Fine. Now I will take a loop. Until this value becomes 0, I have to repeat the loop. So n not equal to 0. First I have to extract the digit, remainder equal to n modulus 10. I have extracted the digit that should be multiplied with 10, right? So for that I will be taking a variable called reverse. I'll initialize the value as 0. So reverse will be multiplied by 10, that will be added with the remainder. This value should be stored back to the same variable called reverse, because the next time this value will be taken multiplied by 10. So that is why I am storing back to the same variable called reverse. Now I will divide the value by 10 so that we have removed that particular digit. This process gets repeated. Now I will take the input value called 123. 123 not equal to 0, condition is true. I will go inside. I will extract the digits. 123 modulus 10, it becomes 3. I have removed the digit. Now I have to multiply. So that is 0 into 10 plus 3, which is equal to 0 into 10 is 0 plus 3 is 3. Now we have to remove the digit. So 123 divided by 10, it becomes 12. Then go for the next iteration. N value becomes 12. 12 not equal to 0. I will go inside. So 12 modulus 10, it becomes 2. Now reverse value is 3. 3 into 10 plus 2. 3 into 10 is 30 plus 2 is equal to 32. Then I will go inside. Then 12 divided by 10, it becomes 1. Then I will go for next iteration. N value becomes 1. So 1 modulus 10. So 1 modulus 10, the remainder value is equal to 1. Reverse equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder. 32 into 10 plus remainder value is 1. So which is 320 plus 1 is 321. 1 divided by 10, it becomes 0. Check the loop again. 0 not equal to 0, condition becomes false. So I will come out of the loop. To check whether it is if it is a reverse number, directly I will print system.out.print ln I will give reverse. This is the logic of reversing an integer value. Now if I want to print whether the number is a palindrome or not, now I have to compare the reverse value with the input value. So input value is stored to the variable n, but after this iteration n value becomes 0. But I want to compare it with the input value. That is why I am copying the input value before reversing into the variable called temp. So now I will take the input value from the variable called temp. If both are equal, I will print yes, it's a palindrome, else I will print no, it's not a palindrome. That's all. This is the logic of the program. Let's run the code now. I will give the input value is 123. 321 is a reverse value. It is not a palindrome. I will give the input value as 121. 121 is a reverse value. Yes, it is a palindrome. That's all.